Hello everyone. Here I am begin the next video of the grade 9, and this is the unit number 6. We have done 5 units so far, and this lesson is relevant to the second term. We are starting the second term contents also. But there is a problem. As I don't have my microphone with me, sound is not much clear to you. Therefore, please increase the volume of your device and listen to this. Please tolerate the background noises as well. There are some background noises. Please tolerate them. Also, pay attention to what I say. This will be around the 20 or 25 minutes video. Just watch the full video before the Zoom lesson. And now, unit number 6 is about circulatory system. Circulation. What is mean by circulation? Circulatory system. What is mean by the circulation? Circulation means going in a cycle, going round and round in a cycle. Which things are going round and round in our body? Those are the materials. Which material? Important and necessary and unnecessary materials go round and round in our body. So there should be a system to carry this around the body. That system should contain some components, basic things. Our circulatory system is famous as the blood circulatory system. Blood circulatory system. Because it circulates the blood. So there are three components. There should be three components here. Basically, there are three components in human blood circulatory system. Let's see the components first. I will show that one with kind of image. Let's open the image. 1 minute, please. Now you can see this image. Here, this is a human blood circulatory system, and I will zoom it and show the things. First thing, there should be a medium to transport things all around the body. The medium in our body is the blood. First thing, medium is blood. Second one, there should be a pumping mechanism. There is a pump. You can see that with the cursor. The heart is the pump. And the system of tubes. You can see this tube system. Third thing is system of tubes. These are blood capillaries. Now we learned the main components of a circulatory system. And here are the components. Number 1, as I mentioned, the medium. Right, there should be a medium. Number 2, and 1 minute please. The medium in our body is the blood. Second one, there should be a pump. This one, pump is the heart. And the third thing is the tube system. Tube system are the blood capillaries. Blood capillaries. So these are the three important things in our blood circulatory system. Okay, now you know the components of the circulatory system. Blood is the medium, heart is the pump, blood vessels are the things that transport. Today we will learn about the heart. The pump is the heart and structures, its structure. And also we will learn about the blood vessels attached to the heart and blood vessels which are running through. Next day we can learn about the medium, which is the blood. Let's learn about heart and blood vessels in today's lesson. In next video, I will bring you the components of the blood and its components. Right, let me erase this and explain the circulatory components of the circulatory system. Again, I need to show you an image. No, this is a video actually. Let's watch a video. You should wait until I load this one. So look at the video. The blood vessels in our body, I will play it from the beginning. This is how the blood vessels run around the system, tube system. Finally, it comes to the main organ, the heart. It is a pump that pumps the blood, and this is the journey of blood. They are traveling through valves and running through the tubes and carrying oxygen. These are red blood cells. Finally, they release oxygen at the organs. Now oxygen is released out and collect carbon dioxide, and it return back. Now it is going back to the heart. Blood goes back to the heart. Again, this blood must go to the lungs to collect oxygen. And look at this. Through blood vessels, they are going around the lungs and collect oxygen. So this is the process of the circulation. Blood circulation take place like that. Mainly blood transport materials all around the body, and the main thing is the oxygen. Oxygen should be transported into the cells, and cells will receive the oxygen. Finally, it comes back, the blood comes back to the heart. Comes back to the heart once they release the oxygen. Again, it goes to the lungs to collect oxygen. Therefore, we call this process as a double circulation. The process of the blood cycle occurs in two cycles. Let's see that with another image here. I will show simple image to show the double circulation. Right, look at this. These are the blood vessels running to the organs and coming back, and here are the lungs, and blood vessels leaving to lungs and coming back. With this picture, we can identify number of blood vessels and the structure of the heart, and I will explain it time to time. I will draw a structure on the whiteboard, then also you can see the same structure. We can compare that with this heart. Double circulation, twice it comes. So our heart has 4 chambers. I'm drawing a simple diagram, because the real diagram, or the diagram similar to real one, you can see in the image. Right, 4 different chambers. Upper chambers are called atrium or auricles, and oxygen poor blood brings into the upper chambers from 2 vessels, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Through them we bring them. Now look at that vessels in the diagram. This is superior vena cava, This is inferior vena cava. You can see that they are coming to the upper chamber. Right. Then blood will go down through a valve here. Valves let blood to travel only one side. In the previous animation, it explained some things open and closing, just like gates or doors. They are the valves. Then blood travels down. Because now this oxygen poor blood must go to the lungs to take oxygen. Look at the screen. Here you can see the blood goes down to the lower chamber, and now they are leaving the heart to get oxygen, and they are running away from this vessel. They are arteries. Blood vessels running away from the heart are arteries. Then arteries, through arteries, they are running and collecting the oxygen and returning back to the upper chambers. Again, I will show it here. This blood will leave the heart and collect oxygen from the lungs, and oxygen rich blood, now we represent it with the red color. Oxygen rich blood comes back to the heart. So when blood brings back to the heart, we call them veins, right? There is lung here. Actually it travels through the lung and come back, and first it transport here, and this is an artery, this is a vein. This artery is called pulmonary artery, this is pulmonary vein. Now oxygen rich blood comes to here. Again there is a valve in this side. Through this valve it goes down, and now that blood must transport out from the body to the body parts. There is another tube leaving here to the body parts. So this is the basic structure. Let's see these parts here in the diagram. You can see the blood bringing back through the pulmonary vein. This is pulmonary vein, then traveling through the valve. Finally it pumps away from this vessel, this chamber. Lower chambers are the ventricles, and then it is leaving from the main artery. This is an artery. Always blood take out from an artery, and this is aorta. Then it is going to upper parts of our body, head, neck, and the upper limbs or the hands, head, neck, and hand, and release oxygen and coming back. Also they are leaving downwards, and they are traveling to the lower parts of the body and returning back. So the cycle is very clear now. If I show you the cycle with kind of drawing here, you can please. So I think there is a issue of the cursor, right? The blood came in. I will use a different color. Blood came in, then it went to the lungs and came back. From this side also went to the lungs and came back. Then it pumps away from the heart and returning back. Blood pumping away from heart and returning back. Then the blood vessels, right? The blood vessels here, if you see the cursor now, you can see this. The vessels which are bringing the blood back into the heart are the arteries. Vessels which carry away blood from the heart are the vessels bring back blood to the heart, veins. These are veins. Vessels carry away blood from the heart are the arteries. And the exchange of materials take place at capillaries, blood capillaries. Now let's see the process of circulation, blood circulation with a video. Thereafter we can identify the parts of our blood circulatory system. So I will show this video now. Watch this one also. Look at the video. Our heart is a muscular organ, pumps the blood like this. There is right and left sides in that. Actually, it pumps the blood all around the body to release oxygen in blood capillaries. Release out oxygen from the blood capillaries. Around 5 parts of blood every minute and 100,000 beats per day, 35 million beats per year. So blood bring back through these vessels. Those are the atrium and ventricle are the first chambers here, and then it pumps to the pulmonary arteries to the lungs and to take oxygen. Oxygen is bringing back to the heart. The oxygen rich blood bring back to the heart. Left and right atrium and ventricle, you can left ventricle and atrium seen. Aorta is the main vessel leaving here. And there are valves. Tricuspid valve is situated at the left side, and the tricuspid valve is in the right side. Mitral valve or the bicuspid valve is situated in the left side of our body. And there are two valves at the beginning of the arteries. They are called pulmonary valve and aortic valve. Those valves also called semilunar valves. Semilunar valves. That is how the valves working. You can see how blood transport, and the valves always open and close to let the blood to transport. This is the double circulation of the blood circulatory system. Now we can name the parts that we learned. Again, you have to remember the blood vessels are two types, as arteries and veins. Arteries carry away blood from the heart. Veins bring back blood to the heart. Blood capillaries are the tiny vessels where the exchange takes place. Valves let blood to flow only one direction. That's all. Let's see this. The parts of the heart. Look at this. First, this vessel. It is the superior vena cava, coming from the super part of the head, neck and hands. This is pulmonary artery, leaving to the lungs. This is coming from the lungs, pulmonary vein. This is going to the right lung, this side. And this valve is tricuspid valve. This is the inferior vena cava, which is the underside here. And aorta, before that, these valves, semilunar valves. These two valves are semilunar valves. This is the aorta, and this one is the pulmonary artery from the left side, left pulmonary artery. It's coming from the left, it's going to the left lung. These two are coming from the left lung, pulmonary vein, and this valve is the bicuspid valve or mitral valve. Right. And these are the parts of a human heart. Now you know the parts and the blood vessels, story of the blood vessels and the structure of the heart. That's what we plan to discuss today. And I have submit you a set of questions after this. You can answer those questions and get ready for the Zoom discussion or the live discussion. You can read the textbook for more details. And I think you got kind of a clear idea about the blood circulatory system. Let's discuss small summary here. Today we learned main components of a circulatory system. First one, medium, the blood. Then the heart, the pumping mechanism, or the pump is the heart. And the tube system, the veins or the vessels, blood vessels. Blood vessels are two types, as arteries and veins. Arteries carry away blood from the heart, veins bring back blood to the heart. And blood transport, number of materials, a list of that materials can be discussed in next week. And next week lesson is about the components of blood and the nature of blood. So this is the today's lesson, and we started unit number 6, circulatory system. Answer the question and get ready for the Zoom discussion. Goodbye everybody.